Hi everyone, happy Wednesday to you all. Today is Remembrance Day here in Canada, and today Hosanna and Daniel they are wearing poppies to remember. We wear a poppy to remember who have gone before us and fought before us in our countries, and who have gone and fought for freedom in our country. So we want to really thank God for people who have fought for our country, for justice, for freedom. And now we are free because of the freedom that we have received. So today is Remembrance Day. So we just want to sing Oh Canada because we're in Canada. And I know all the countries in the world that we have so much to be thankful for the heroes who have gone before us and fought for each and every country for freedom of speech, freedom of liberty, of to the do the rules and regulations of each and every country, and to be free from all wars and all trouble. So today we're going to sing Oh Canada just to remember Remembrance Day. So I don't know if you know the words, Hosanna, but if you can, sing with us. Daniel, you know the words. So Jason, you know the words too. All right, so let's sing loud as we can, and we're going to put the music also and a voice to sing with us. Oh Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. So, in this beautiful song, we sang our national anthem, O Canada. We say, God keep our land. God is the one who really keeps our land. He's the one who gives us freedom, freedom from inside of us. God gives us freedom, and He releases us freedom from sin and from all wrong. God gives us freedom. So God is faithful, and we are thankful for the freedom we have in our countries. All right, so today we're going to talk about Moses. And last Sunday we were talking about Moses, and we remembered how God protected Moses. And if I want to show you again, Moses, if you remember Moses' story, how Moses was saved as a baby. And if I want to refresh again, Moses' mom had Moses, a boy. Moses was born as a boy, and mom put Moses in a papyrus, like a basket. Look at the basket with papyrus leaves. She made a papyrus leaves basket and put the baby Moses inside, and then put Moses where? In the Nile River. Where did the mom put Moses? In the Nile River. Look, in the Nile River. And then who found baby Moses? Who found baby Moses? The princess, Egyptian princess, found baby Moses in the basket, and she fell in love with him, and she took him to the palace. And Miriam, Moses' sister, came and told princess that there is someone to help her to look after the baby, and that person was Moses' mother. So Moses' mother came to look after Moses. Look. So God protected Moses when every baby that time were killed. But Moses was protected because God had a great plan for Moses. So Moses' mom taught Moses about God. She taught Moses about Abraham's God, Isaac's God, Joseph's God, Jacob's God, and then Moses studied about God with his mom, and then also he studied the Egyptian way. He learned under great scholars that time in Egypt, and he was like so Egyptian. He learned to study in Egypt as well, and Moses, because mom taught him about God, he knew God personally. He loved God, and he was even though he was in Egypt, he loved God, and he knew that he didn't belong in Egypt because his fellow people, Israelites, were slaves in Egypt, and people were ill treating each other so badly. The Egyptians were ill treating the people of Israel. So one day he saw Egyptian, Jason, one day he saw an Egyptian and Israelite fighting, and he tried to defend the Israelite, and he accidentally killed the Egyptian. So he was so afraid, and one day he was afraid that because he killed the Egyptian, Moses ran away from Egypt. So he ran away from Egypt. Look, and then he became a shepherd boy. He became a shepherd, and then he came to marry a woman named Zipporah, and he had two children, and one child was Gershom and the other son was Eliza. So he had two children. Moses had a family, and then but still he knew that he had a great plan and a purpose. Was Jason? Great plan and a purpose. God had a great plan for Moses. So one day he was looking after the sheep in the field, and God spoke to Moses. How did God speak to Moses? Moses, Moses. Moses heard his name. Okay, sit back. So he heard God talking to him and saying, Moses, Moses. And then he said, Here, Lord, I'm here. And then he saw a big fire. Can you see the fire here? He saw there's a bush, and the bush is on fire. But really, it was not on fire, but he saw that the bush is on fire. Look, the bush is on fire. So he knew that God is in this place, and he said, This place is holy because God is here and God is talking to me. Go back so Jason can be seen. So who was talking to Moses? God was talking to Moses. Go back, please. Who was talking to Moses? God was talking. Who said, Moses, Moses? God. And then God said, Moses, I want you to go to Egypt, and I want you to go in front of Pharaoh and tell Pharaoh to release my people, Israel people, and let them be free. God wanted to free the Israelite people from slavery, from injustice. God saw from heaven and saw all the injustice done. And God chose Moses to go in front and tell the Egyptian Pharaoh, King Pharaoh, to release the people of Israel. But Moses was scared. Moses said, God, I cannot talk. I am not good at talking. I cannot talk well. Don't send me, send someone else, God. Moses was afraid. But God said, Moses, I have chosen you, I have appointed you. I want you to go. But if you want help, take your brother Aaron with you. He will speak to you. He will speak for you. But you will tell and you will do the miracles that God is going to go and God is going to do through you. So Moses said, Okay, God. And God said, Put your staff. He had a staff. Can you see the staff here? This is a staff. What is this called? Staff. Okay, look at the staff that he's holding. God said, Put the staff on the ground. Then what happened? The staff became a snake. What did the staff become, Daniel? That's a staff. The rod and staff. He put it down. What did it become? A snake. It became a snake. Look, the rod became a snake. And then Moses said, and then God said, Pick up the snake. He was scared to touch the snake. What would the snake do? What would the snake do? Will bite you. But Moses was obedient to God, and he picked up the tail of the snake, and it became a staff again. And then God said, Okay, I'm going to do another thing. And Moses looked at his hand. it was full of white with leprosy. His hand turned into leprosy. Okay, his hand it turned into white and into leprosy. And then God said, look at your hand again. And then the leprosy was gone. So God showed some miracles through Moses to make his faith rise up so that he would believe in God and his faith would rise up. So he would go before Pharaoh to tell him what? To tell Pharaoh what? To let my people go. What did God wanted Moses to go and tell Pharaoh, the king Pharaoh? Let my people go. So Moses was convinced and Moses talked with his brother Aaron. Look, Moses meets his brother Aaron and tells, this is what God wanted me to do. God wanted me to go and tell Pharaoh to let the people of Israel go because they were in slavery. They were not even having a day of worship. On Sunday they couldn't pray to God and worship God because they didn't have freedom. But now God wanted to free them. So God chose Moses to tell the people to let the people go. All right, so I'm going to ask questions to see if you understood the story. Who did God said, Moses, Moses? Who did God call?
Moses.
Moses, yes. And what did Moses say? To go to the land of Egypt and talk to whom? Talk to whom? Talk to Pharaoh. King Pharaoh. To tell what? To tell King Pharaoh what? Let my people go. Let my people go. Today we remember Remembrance Day. So we remember the freedom we have in Canada. We remember the freedom we have in the countries. But God wanted to free the Israelite people who were in slavery in Egypt. And God wanted to send Moses to tell King Pharaoh, let my people go. So because Moses was scared and afraid, God did 2 miracles. He did really 3. The bush turned into fire, and then he told to put his staff on the ground. What happened when he put the staff down? It turned into a snake, right? When Moses put the staff on the ground, what happened? It turned into a snake. He did a miracle and he said, pick it up. And when he picked up the snake, it became the rod again, the staff again. And then he turned his hand, Moses' hand, into leprosy, white leprosy. It's a sickness those days. And then suddenly God healed it. So he did miracles in Moses' life to show God's power and also to make his faith rise up so that he'll be convinced that God was with him. So who was with Moses? God. God was with Moses and God helped Moses to go and tell Pharaoh what? Let my people go. What did Moses go and tell Pharaoh? Let my people go. We're going to learn that next time. All right, say bye to everyone. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. May God bless you. And we thank God for the freedom that we have in our countries. And we want to thank God for God saved the people of Israel. And he had a plan and a purpose through Moses to save his people. He loves you and me so much. He loves you, Hosanna. He loves you, Jason. He loves you, Danny. He loves me. And he loves you. And he has a great plan and a purpose in all of our lives. Say bye. God bless you. Jason, say bye. Bye.
Bye.